Ægishjálmur, maybe the most popular symbol that I see so many people getting tattooed and wearing on clothes and jewelry like this. There's a lot of debate around what the symbol is, when it's from, what it really originally meant. I've just got kind of an alternative viewpoint that may be of interest to many of you. But first of all, a word from our friends at epiclootshop.com. They actually have some great jewelry with the Ægishjálmur symbol on it, among many great other things. Guys, the reason I like Epic Loot Shop is because they have the highest quality items. All throughout human history, we have appreciated good quality material and treasures that could be passed down through the generations. The Vikings were absolutely some of the most blinged out people in history. Somehow, in the past 20 or 30 years, though, we think it's cool to just buy the cheapest garbage for jewelry. And that's just not the way jewelry is supposed to be. So Epic Loot Shop has all of our favorite symbols on high quality stainless steel stuff, even silver that you can pass on to your great grandchildren. So check them out. Link will be below. So on to Ægishjálmur. I'm not going to go too much into the history of it because most of you already know that and we'll probably fight about it in the comments section below anyway. Yes, we see this symbol in a manuscript called Huld that was written in the mid-1800s. No evidence of this symbol being used in Viking times, no archaeological records, nothing like that. However, most people don't know that there is another use of this symbol in something called Galdrabók. Here, the symbol looks like this, and this book started to be written in the 1500s. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. We're getting a little bit closer to the Viking Age, and it definitely looks like a symbol that they may have used, this one. Then we have, of course, the word Ægishjálmur, meaning helmet of terror, or helmet of awe in Old Norse. And the earliest mentions of this word are in the Poetic Edda, Fafnirmál poem, and probably written in the 800s, but a much, much older story going back way before the Viking Age. Here, the hero Sigurd goes to kill the dragon Fafnir, and the dragon is said to wear this Ægishjálmur on his head, on a helmet. So here it definitely seems like an actual helmet. Most of you know this, and there's not really any significant evidence that this has anything to do with the later symbol from the Huld manuscript. All I'm going to offer here is an alternative view that people have not looked at yet. This word could very well be a kenning, as it was called in Old Norse. They are metaphorical language. The first part of this word could mean fear or awe, but I think what people overlook is that it could be referring to Ægir, the giant in Old Norse mythology that pops up associated with the sea. His name, Ægir, is actually a kenning for sea. The sea in Old Norse myths can also be considered a metaphor for the universe, which Ægir also represents in certain contexts. Then we have the second part of the word, Hjálmur, helmet. Now, helmet, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes it can be a metaphor for a person's thoughts, its mind, just like it sits on top of your head like a helmet does. Older versions of Hjálmur can also simply mean covering. So one way of looking at Ægishjálmur is it could mean the thoughts of the ocean or the mind of the universe, maybe even the covering of the sea or the thoughts of the mind or fear of the mind, something like that. We have all of these possibilities and I honestly have no idea what this could mean. Did they believe the seas to have some sort of consciousness? Did the universe have thoughts and a consciousness? And also, how is this related to a helmet worn by dragon and also the symbol that comes up later in time that is supposed to inspire fear in the hearts of men? I don't know. I'm asking you guys. This is why I make these videos, so we can all share thoughts. Sometimes I discover certain things, but my brain is not able to connect the dots, but thousands of brains on it here on this channel. We might be able to uncover the truth, and this goes with almost any thing I speak about on this channel. There are so many missing pieces that require some creative thinking and ideas. So let me know in the comments if you have any interpretations of what this kenning Ægishjálmur could possibly mean. That's all I have to say for today, though. Vi ses nästa gång.